Hi, this is for lesson 1 for topic 1. Today in the lesson, we're going to be talking about numbers and how we will write numbers in 3rd grade. There's going to be 3 different forms that I'm going to introduce to you or talk to you about today and show the relationship between all 3 forms of number writing. If you take a look up here in the corner, we have the number 1,524. Now, if you remember from past years, or as a refresher even, you remember that this 4 here is in the ones column. So let's go ahead and type in ones. And over here, the 2 is in that's right, the tens column. The 5, if you sound like you're on a right path here with hundreds. And the 1 is in the thousands column. For right now, all we're going to worry about is just those 4 placements. Place value for our number today. We will be adding one later in the year. So let's take a look at this number now. We've got the 1,524, and this whole form is considered what we call standard form. This means this is how we typically see numbers represented in our math work or in our books. This is the common everyday form and standard form of seeing numbers. But if we break it down to the 1,000 written out as just 1,000, the 500 written out as 500, the 2 tens written out as 20, and the 4 ones gets written out as the 4. What we did was we just broke down that 1,524 into the 1,000 and the 500 and the 20 and the 4. And you're going to look at it and you say, well, that's not the and sign, that's the plus sign. And I did that on purpose. As I'm talking about combining these things, these numbers, we also can use the plus sign. This number form, by taking apart all the different place values, the thousands, the hundreds, the tens, and the ones, is called expanded form. So now you've got 2 out of the 3 forms. You have your standard form, 1,524, expanded form, which would be read 1,000 plus 500 plus 20 plus 4. And our third and final form is always sometimes the trickiest, but not necessarily the hardest. What's tricky about this word form is the spelling. So we take a look and we have to name all of our parts. Luckily, we've already broken them down. Our first part, you remember what that is? That's right. That's 1,000. And there we go. And you'll also want to, when you write it in a word form, you're going to want to put in a comma. Just like in our standard form, there is a comma separating the thousands from the hundreds. So when we write it in word form, 1,000, comma, what comes next? The 500. You know it, 24. But we can put our tens and our ones together, as in 24. When we write our tens and our ones together, we start with a 20, add a hyphen, and type in or handwrite the word 4. So in word form, we have 1,524. It's the same exact way that we read and said the number in standard form, 1,524. At this point, I'm not going to expect you to write word form for expanded form. I'll ask for either standard form, expanded form, or word form. I hope this has helped you out a little bit. We're going to try this with another video later on. Feel free to check out the Envision work as well. Make sure you use your username and password. If you don't have that, see me in class or send me an email. Thanks.